start talking
don't
facts.
worry, Shoshi. We'll give you like a better recap of the adventure because
Please do, because I really wanted to watch it and I had rehearsal last night, so I wasn't able to see it. And I hear some fun, exciting stuff happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Although there was one thing we didn't have last night that we've got here.
Oh, what would that be?
A little something, I don't know if you've heard of it, called this.
Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. Dee-dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Crafting, crafting, crafting with Joshi and Cubby. What will we make today? What is the dice of the day? Crafting, creating, collaborating. What would an octopus say? Trivia questions, hooray! Creating, clickbaiting, can't hardly waiting for the crafting show. A crafting show with Cubby and Shoshi.
And Kitty.
Kitty.
Hey.
If
I
I
wouldn't
have
have to.
time, maybe I'll add in a little extra thing at the very end that's like, and sometimes Kitty, like with your face in a little circle in the end.
I love it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
What
But no pressure, because I know
Thank
you've
you.
got the show, and this is a pretty hectic
I'm not
summer
gonna have
month.
yeah, I'm not gonna have time till like October.
That's
The
fine.
good news is I have no sense of the passage of time or how much time has passed or how much time hasn't passed. So,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Hard same.
Yeah. How lovely for you. What a gift.
Oh, no, it's not.
Mostly a curse.
But like a little bit of a gift.
It's nice sometimes when I just want something to be done and then finally it is.
Yeah. I do find it makes me very patient, because I realized a long time ago that if I just don't think about it, it'll take care of itself. So if it's anything like, like somebody tells me they got me a cool present, and I'm like, oh, what'd they get me? And then I'm like, meh, I'm gonna know within a year. Year's
Yeah.
not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, sometimes I go, oh, holy crap, it's the 19th of June. How did that happen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's
It
like,
is the 19th of June.
It's
remember
Juneteenth.
when?
How did
It's
that
like-
happen?
Oh, it's today's Juneteenth.
It
It
is.
is.
Happy Juneteenth.
The real 4th of July that we should all be celebrating.
Yeah.
With
The actual
like
Day of Freedom.
an extra, it's nice because it's like a 4th of July with the lesson that you can't trust white people.
Which is
Hard
just
to trust.
pervasive
Yeah.
throughout life.
Yeah, it's
And
the sooner you learn that.
it also has a much more whimsical name.
It does have, like, it's got such a fun name, and then I think a little bit about the history of it, and I'm like, oh, that's less
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But it could be more fun.
Hi, Sally.
Could be awesome. Anyway. So you got to tell me about the show that happened last night.
Okay.
Oh, that is such a perfect thing to start with.
So, the show was a day in the life of the Banana Assassin, and on this, yeah, and
What does the banana assassin eat for breakfast?
revenge.
Oh, yes.
He's been surviving off of revenge for, at one point it was 7 years, but I don't know how many years ago that was. So for a while. And it starts with him doing his normal, assassin training and supply collecting and things. Maybe not supply collecting. I don't think we did that. That did happen later, though, when we went to Land of Capes. I'm getting ahead of myself. Jan, Banana Assassin has done dealings with Jan in the past. Jan Pyre, Jan Pyre, and got a message from Jan that showed up with this gnome paladin who was so annoying. And the message was, this is Jan's nephew, and you're going to have to take him under your wing while also killing this count that I hate, because Jan's the head of the Creepy Garden District HOA, and she takes that job very seriously. And this one guy had all these topiaries in very, very lewd positions. And Jan didn't like that. So she hired the banana assassin to take him out and to bring her nephew along.
The erotic topiaries bordered on the medical. It was like medical illustration topiaries sometimes, but very informative. Often, I've been told, too informative.
Yes. The Yadrik, which is the name of the banana assassin, Yadrik was like the whole time like, I can't believe like I'm about to kill a guy because of sexy topiary. Like, I actually think that's kind of cool. I can't believe that that's what I'm about to do, but whatever. And then when they got to his house and saw the topiary, he was like, all right, you know what? That's too far. I get it. So she's
It's
not
true. We have a real Shoshi. Not one of those bargain basement car Shoshis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for the interruption, Kitty.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, where were we?
The erotic topiaries.
Yeah, but along the way, before they got to him, they encountered some other several and various characters that were all played by Cubby. Do you want to tell us about any of them?
Oh yeah, so it was a two-parter, and the first part I was like just all of the day-to-day victims who, well, potential victims in the planning stage, but pretty much all of them ended up dead. Like, oh, the goth kid survived.
I forgot about the goth
So it was
kid.
like one of the goth kids who Yadrik got information out of in exchange for clove cigarettes.
Oh yeah,
and
that's one of
booze.
Yadrik's regular informants, so Yadrik wouldn't kill him.
Yeah. Oh, I guess technically it is uncertain if JBBJ is dead or not, which is kind of his natural state. Missing, presumed dead. So I got to be the Florida gnome again, and I
Nice.
got to be a pack of possum, pigeon, rat creatures
Oh,
that
that's
attacked, and I got to be a gorilla. Oh, and
Oh
a
my
pig-nosed
God.
kid.
And the pig nose. I forgot about the gorilla, and I forgot you were also various animals as well.
And then last night I was mostly just Count Moriarty Montalban.
Yeah, and he was fabulous, or as Sally said, ferocious erotic. Is that what that says?
I think it might be spelled like that to avoid
Yeah,
getting
Cubby, here's what I
banhammer.
want you to do, okay? I want you to take your resume, your business card, anyway, maybe just your general introductions of yourself to other people, and say that you have been reviewed as ferociously erotic.
Ferociously erotic is very good term.
That honestly, Moriarty has got to use that phrase now. I've been described as ferociously erotic. I should warn you.
Well, now that he and the banana are together, he's got to come back, because we know the banana's going to come back.
Look, since the first time I first did this character, because there was this thing where the party, I forget what party, I forget what game, but they were at a party and they wanted to do a thing where everyone thought one party member was a different person and they'd keep hitting on them. So I did this message where I sent out a mass hookup text where I was like, and you'll recognize me by this mask. But ever since then, I'm like, I want this guy to be a regular. I love this character.
Yeah, he's great.
He's so much fun to be.
So the banana.
Amazing.
So once after we I don't know, resetting, starting talking again. We the banana realized that stealth was not going to happen while he was burdened with Sir Chiquito, which is the name of the nephew. So he's like, all right, we're going to have to go with disguises instead. So they put on, everybody like actually started putting on disguises. So I was like, crap, what do I have that bananas can wear? And I just happened to have a bag of fur. Luckily, I filmed in my craft room, so I just happened to have a bag of fur. I don't know where it went. And the tags, you know, those little tabs that keep the tag onto something, well, those were still in it in just a perfect way that I was able to drape it around the banana's head and make it like a little cloak with his arms out. That was just how the fur was. It was perfect.
It looked so good.
Yeah, so they dressed up as fops to go sit at a cafe and try to befriend the Count, which they did.
Hello, Evelyn.
Oh, hello, Evelyn. Yay! I'm so glad you did. The earring of the note. You love it. Yay. I had fun writing the note. I haven't written anything with my glass pen yet since.
It was second brunch, drinks brunch.
Right. It was second brunch at a cafe. And while we were there trying to win the friendship of the Count, the wizard that turned Yadrick into a banana, the person that he's sworn revenge on forever, that he hasn't been able to locate, walked in. And so now, like, that was a whole thing. And so Yadrick was vibrating, trying to contain his anger and rage so that he didn't give himself away, so that he could strike later at a more opportune time. Long story short, they all became a party that rolled down the street, annoying the shit out of everyone everywhere they went, and went back to the Count's house to just party, where Yadrick tried to slip everybody roofies. And then stuff happened. There was a 6-foot banana lady, sexy banana lady image, magical image. For some reason, I can't remember the name of the spell. And
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. There we go.
Although, for the record, that banana was legal.
Of course.
It was of age illusion.
Yes, all illusions at the party were of age.
Yes.
They ended up in the bedroom. The fight starts. The banana's hiding, trying to assassinate the Count, but the Count had luck, and so the banana, with like the amazing skills that the banana has, with nothing stopping him, still could not hit the Count because of the Count's luck. Then Dylan Weed is the name of the wizard that turned Yadrick into a banana. Dylan.
Great name.
Oh, and he was played by Paulo, who just went into full dillweed mode.
Yeah, he was such a douche.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, Paul needs to play those characters more. He's great. And and I think he was like, I don't know, I can't remember what happened. He was either watching or trying to film or something. And then realized that his new buddy was getting attacked. So he was in there ready to fight. And then Sir Chiquita's trying to make his way into the room to start to fighting. Meanwhile, the Banana and Cubby are just throwing these little quips at each other. Hi, Mab.
You guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
here's the thing. When we started planning this, like, what, 2 months ago?
Longer.
Yeah.
Longer.
Like when
That's so
Mab
cute
and
that
I.
Plan.
Hi, Mab.
Guys, I miss you, Shoshi.
What a surprise. Hello, Mab. And to come in right as we're talking about your amazing game last night.
You guys.
I right at the beginning, I told Mab, the Count has one move. Attack, defense, does not matter. Roll to seduce. That is the only. Hey, Murder Beast!
Murder Beast.
And I stayed true to that. When we got into combat, I just kept seducing the Banana Assassin.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was your only tactic, yet it worked.
I was like, I'm willing to. I had one of four outcomes. I don't know if you guys already said that. I had one of four outcomes planned. The Count dies. The Wizard dies. Sir Chiquita dies. The Banana Assassin dies. Or a combination of any of those.
I bet and none of those happened.
Yeah.
I honestly, more than anything, thought the Count was going to die. Or the Wizard.
I thought
That
he was
where I
too, right up until the end.
Yeah.
Which, Kitty, I'm sorry, I'm very excited for you to tell Shoshi how the evening ended.
Oh, yes. Okay. So,
Thought you had already gotten to that part.
not yet. All right. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. We're throwing these quips at each other, and they're all very alluring. And so, the Banana, as someone who's being in disguise as one of these fops, he kept his character going. But then, like, he took off his cloak and everything to go do the assassination. But while he's in hiding, trying to have his sneak attack when he did his attacks, he's hearing whatever Cubby's saying, and he's like, "Oh, Cubby said, what do you think?" I can't remember. And then the Banana said, "I think you're swell," and that was like it. But long story short, Dylan Weedy,
Very sexy banter back and forth during combat is what's important.
It's actually it was very touching, and he said at one point, "I understand how you feel. I feel that way too." And it was like the level of empathy and the way he phrased it was like, he gets me. No matter who it was that he said that to, I think everyone felt he gets me.
There's one line in particular I'm building up to that was just fantastic. Oh, right. Dylan doesn't pick up on what's going on between the assassin and the Count. So Dylan sets the curtains on fire, trying to root out the Banana. And then the Banana at this point comes like breaking through the flames, with the flames shooting behind him and the smoke and the lighting and everything. And he goes directly up to the Count and he says, "The room is on fire. Let's get you out of here."
Pausing briefly just outside the doorway for a kiss, backlit by the flaming room.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'll have to go back and rewatch it.
I haven't done that in a while, but I think I could
First
rewatch
part of the
it.
episode went in a completely different direction than I expected.
Oh, we got derailed right away.
Yeah, we got raided by Jacques the Whipper's channel.
Oh, I forgot to mention
And-
that part.
Oh my
And
gosh,
the
there's
Nat
so
21
many people.
Yeah, and the Nat 21 policy is the victims of whatever.
Dr. Andy, both.
So the policy of Nat 21 is when raiders come in, you get that many monsters. And when it's normally like 5 or 7 or, whatever. But this time it was 98. 98. And so then I was like, what can I make that's 98? And I had built an encounter for rats earlier that I never used. It was like one of my backup encounters. I'm cranking it up to 98. And then as the encounter started, I was like, there is no way 2 people are going to knock out 98 rats in a timely manner.
And I don't have any spells or any kind of way to do area of effect. So I'm like looking around the alleyway trying to find shit to drop on them and stuff. And like, I was like, how can I take out more than 1 rat at a time with 1 stab? Like I'm going to stab 98 rats.
I was looking at it and I was like, well, I guess I better get comfortable. And then Mab kept throwing me in and being like, and real quick, we'll see what the count is up to. And I would just order more mimosas and then cut back to the action. It was great. It's like, yes, running gag. I can handle that.
I'm here for the running gag. Like last week, the running gag was JBBJ dying.
I'm a sucker for a good running gag.
Oh, and it got pulled into this week as well. He got a final confession where he was just continuing to die.
Yeah. Last week, every once in a whenever there was a confession, I would quickly change back into the Florida gnome outfit, and then I would just lie there and breathe heavy and gasp and cough. And then that's how we ended. That was my last confession for last night. Was just out of nowhere, Florida gnome is still dying
Back.
in an alley somewhere.
Call back.
Amazing.
Love it. Yeah, it was out of control.
Oh, I have kind of a special, unusual little thing. You see, I know sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. I forgot to get lunch before the show started. I was like, well, why don't I make a nice hot lunch as my craft? But I'm sitting in my room and all of the food's in the kitchen and that's so far away. What am I gonna do? Oh, wait, what's this?
That'd be a better way.
Wow.
There's gotta be a better way.
Yes.
Oh my God. Craft that for us. I love it.
A shelf-stable, self-heating meal that some sketchy dude at the Trenton airport just gave my brother 4 cases. Well, more than 4 cases. I got 3 cases of it from him.
Wait, you just gave. Wait,
You
what?
mean literally? Literally, some sketchy dude at the airport gave you that.
No, I mean he's like the maintenance dude at a local airport, so it's that kind of
I don't
sketchy.
think that matters.
And what he told my brother was if they don't get rid of all of these meals, they won't get money to replace them. So it was like, help yourself. He also got a couple of cases of water.
Okay. I'm having
This
Katrina
makes me
flashbacks now.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You ever
so
had
this
an MRE?
it's
That's
basically
what I think it is.
It's basically like an MRE,
It's
but
a
like a
fancy
civilian
looking
MRE.
box. What's the expiration date on that?
It doesn't
Like-
expire.
Forever.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know what an MRE is, that stands for Meals Ready to Eat. And they're these things made by the military with food in it that mostly they're pretty edible.
Oh yeah, they're not
They're
bad.
mostly pretty edible.
Yes, some of
Good
them are
way to
real
describe
good.
food. Mostly pretty edible.
After Katrina, I ate a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
So
And
it's got
are they the ones that have like
with
you,
extra
the way to
packaging.
heat them up is like in the packaging as well?
Add water. Yeah.
not only is it just add water heating, but it comes with the water.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but it does.
Well,
Wow.
if you're camping, if you're somewhere far, far away, if you're in a hostile zone, if it's after the apocalypse, that's why the guy had cases of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like clearly the cases for like if there's an emergency at the airport and like,
Oh, you can hand it out to people.
or it might just be because it was the state police. It like the unit it was in was for the state police, so I think it's like if they have a stand up or anything, and they have like a bunch of people that are at the airport and they can't leave, they can feed everyone, no matter like in an emergency situation.
Mm-hmm.
But what this means to me is that I'm gonna eat real good on my Colorado trip.
And is there like an expiration date?
That's what I asked.
Yeah.
Not even
Wait.
that if it's expired.
Okay.
Is there an expiration?
I think I saw one when I was first looking at the boxes, and it's like good till next year. But the flip side is this stuff is good way past its expiration date. That expiration date is just theoretical. Like, if you're 5 years beyond the expiration date, be careful, but it's still probably fine. Although, look at this. Chicken pasta Italiano? Good luck lasting a year.
That actually sounds kind of good.
Yeah, each case has 12 meals, 6 different varieties.
Friends who
Wait, how
like
many cases do you have?
I have 3 cases.
Can you mail me one?
No, because they're heavy.
That's okay. Yeah, they got water in it.
Yeah. Okay. So, according to the instructions, I put the meal inside the food heater and then add the water pouch. The food heater should start within 20 seconds.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
Real quick, normally I don't like to eat on camera, but I did that thing where I took my medicine without food this morning, and now I'm really nauseous, so I'm putting some rice cake in me. Sorry, everyone.
Oh yeah, dude, I've done that. It's the worst.
Also, I'm about to prepare and eat a meal on camera, so you're gonna
Today's
look.
the day to do it.
Yeah.
I ate my churros for breakfast, so
So it's got. I don't know if you can. Oh wait.
yeah, make this one bigger. Make him featured. I am not in admin mode. Can you feature him?
So I'm backlighting it, and you can see that these are the heater. It's just like those hand heaters, so it's definitely powdered metal. But they're like set to be different. It's not just like one batch, so this should like heat it nice and even. Should.
You put the pouch in there. Okay. This is sexy. Very sexy. Little awkward. Definitely sexy. Okay, you got it.
There we go.
And then just pour the water in there. I'm super fascinated by this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
And then
fascinating.
the tray is for you to put the food in after you've heated it instead of eating it right out of the pouch.
I mean, I'm probably going to eat it right out of the pouch, but
So this is an MRE with extra trash.
yeah, it also has a little napkins and
MREs
utensil,
have that.
salt and pepper.
They
So
have
it's actually
exactly
got, well, it's like a streamlined MRE because it doesn't have the snacks or desserts or drinks or anything.
Or
Right.
the cigarette or the caffeine gum.
or the chocolate or the nylon.
I think it's been a while since they've included the cigarette, though.
And the nylon.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
All right.
Has it got
Because
like
everyone's
a little
gone
tiny
woke.
Because you can't anymore because of woke.
Yeah. Can't destroy your lungs anymore.
All
I
right.
had a dream last night that I started smoking.
Whoa.
I like woke up and I was like, why have I been a smoker for so many years? It's very
You
strange.
better quit.
You're just shaking it.
I'm making sure everything gets coated and around.
How does it heat up though?
The water activates the little metal in there.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, is there like sodium in there?
No, filed. Oh wow! Look. Can you see the steam? Steam is rising already.
Oh, here, hold it close to the camera for like 5 seconds. Is it getting
Okay.
hot?
Hot to hold, isn't it?
I
Oh,
put
yeah,
it in
I
the
can
box.
totally see the steam.
You can?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna close the top a little bit and
Let it warm up.
yeah, put that over there on a heat safe surface.
Because it was getting hot, wasn't it?
I could
Cubby, I have to
definitely
say.
feel the heat, and I did not want to let it get hot.
Cubby, watching you prepare that meal, I have to say, was ferociously erotic.
I've been told that.
Mab,
before.
I think you missed it. Earlier, Sally described. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she described Cubby's performance last night and used the words ferocious and erotic. So now that's Cubby's official tagline.
I
Cubby.
officially love that.
Erotically, or ferociously erotic.
I'm
It's
a little
accurate.
disappointed I don't have a tray, so I can't get it all set out on a tray. All right.
Oh,
nice little-
I love that guy, Steve MRE 1984, I think.
I think that's insane that there are two people right now in front of me that know that this guy exists. That's how popular the MRE guy on
I
YouTube is.
existed, but I'm not so much of a nerd that I knew his name. Damn.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
I thought I did too.
Not to brag or anything. No, he's a very comforting guy to watch because like I'm fascinated by MREs. They look delicious. I want to try them, but it's an expensive hobby. So instead, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers are hobbies that look interesting, but I'm just not interested. Like lately, I've been very fascinated by how good Transformers have gotten, but I don't want a Transformers collection. That's too much. So I just watch people play with them, like show off the transformations and stuff. It's great. Although
that checks.
I did order a Transformer because there was one, and like to beat. Okay, so you all know Optimus Prime, right?
Of course.
I've heard of him.
If you're familiar with the G1 Optimus Prime toy, like my older brother had,
Is
He
this
comes with a
generation
trailer.
one? Is that what G1 stands for?
Yeah, first generation. So that's the old cartoon, the movie, that period of time. He has a trailer that turns into a battle platform, and it has a little guy, a little golf cart with 6 wheels that shoots out, and he was called Roller. And he's so cute. And I was literally obsessed with him as a child. I used to just stare at that thing. And I didn't even remember that until I saw, and this like third-party company made a transformer of just the little roller guy. And I was like, oh my God, that's the only transformer I want in my life. That's it. That's the one.
Not even Bumblebee?
Nah, Bumblebee is like way too popular now.
Fair, fair.
Yeah.
It's crazy because those toys, some of them were downright janky when I was a kid, but now they've got ones that look exactly like the toy in vehicle mode, and then they transform into exactly like they looked in the cartoon in robot mode. It's mind-boggling.
Toys have gotten so cool. I'm so jealous of kids these days. I mean, I guess not that jealous because I do play with a lot of them. How's it doing?
It's doing well, but I don't use a lot of hand waters. There's definitely a smell of like wet metal that you can get, but it doesn't hurt to hold it, but you can definitely tell which side the heater's on.
And the food's getting warm.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes.
How long? Yeah, how long does it say it takes to be heated?
It was on the instructions were on the bag, and I'm not taking that out because it's warmer to the touch. I think it said like 12 minutes.
Really?
It had 2 sets of instructions, and one were for oatmeal, which was interesting.
I wonder if wait. So it's using the same
Heater.
packaging for oatmeal. Okay, all right.
Yeah, they must have like a breakfast version as well.
Why would it heat differently because it's a different food?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't get into like, I don't know if like it's an instant oatmeal, so it needs extra time for absorption or something. But it had 2 little columns of instructions, which was interesting. And this is the first one I'm gonna try. I haven't tried any of them yet.
Oh, can I show off my finished thing from last week while we wait for your food?
Oh, heck yeah, please.
Yeah, let me grab it. It's right over here.
Incredible. I love this development that's happening here.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
I still.
I'm trying to see if I could show. So in the
Texture.
right lighting, the little rhinestones inside of the little pools, they and to show you just how 3D it is too. The way the light bounces off of them and then around all the little walls of these little things. Oh man, it's touching it is cool. It feels really neat.
It's like a cross between a poodle and a octopus.
An octopoodle.
A poodle octopus.
A poodlepus.
A poodlepus.
I love it.
But yeah, I want to make.
And a burlesque performer. Poodle, a burlesque performer, and you showed that last week too, didn't you?
Oh, it wasn't finished. It didn't have its little top yet. You can't really see.
Oh,
They're
that's
really-
so
like Sucker Pad
cute.
Mountains.
But yeah, and again in the lighting, and when the light hits it the right way, it bounces off the rhinestones, and then the rhinestones project out onto the little cup that they're inside of. It's so great. I love it.
Oh, fancy, 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 I'm a poodle puss. Fancy, 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 I'm a poodle puss.
Thank you for writing a song.
You're
I wish I could
welcome.
turn off the black light effects, but it's way too bright in here. Because it's got black light and glow, so it's like 3 paintings in one.
Nice.
The end.
I love glow
Yeah.
stuff so much.
Me too. I have so much freaking UV paint now. I've just been collecting all the UV reactive stuff I can find.
Yeah, I'm such a sucker for anything that glows in the dark.
Oh, craft. It's the same. Crafting. I want to show you what I've done. I've painted and put curtains and like started making my camper really cute.
Ooh, I would love to see that.
Yeah, all right, I'll do it. I'm gonna log in with my phone and we're gonna take a tour.
Yay!
I'm working on I have a sweater that got some little moth holes, unfortunately. Didn't know that was a thing until I moved out to the West Coast. Moths really do eat wool. They'll really eat your sweaters. I thought that was like a thing that people made up for cartoons.
It only happened back when things were sepia toned.
Yeah, I didn't realize it happened in modern day. But now I have like cedar
my
chips
God.
and stuff. But unfortunately,
Kids
the
don't
damage
know about that.
has already happened. So I'm gonna try and just like patch it up just a little bit. You know, do little.
What are you
little
gonna
patchy
use?
Patches.
What are you gonna use to patchy patch?
Well, I should use like yarn or embroidery thread, but I don't have either of those things. So I'm going to use regular sewing thread and like do a bunch of like fold it over several times so it's as thick as embroidery thread and hope that it works the same way. Cubby looks dubious.
Do you have beeswax?
No.
Do you have a bee you could just squeeze some out of him?
I have chapstick, which probably has some beeswax in it.
You're gonna want to, before you go start sewing with it, you're gonna want to run that through some wax. That'll help keep the fibers together and also keep them from knotting up.
Ooh, okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Everyone, if you're doing this project at home, follow Cubby's advice and do that.
Or you use embroidery thread instead, because that'll fill it out without needing to like thing. But like, I have a little chunk of beeswax. I got a Penzic that I keep with my sewing stuff.
Oh, I love my Penzic beeswax.
Yeah, I got a big. It was a hexagonal thing with a bas relief bee on it, and now it's
I got
just
the same one.
It's just chunks of stuff. Yeah, because it's like
everyone
it's
should
like
definitely
$5 at the candle place. It's so cheap and it's so good.
Definitely follow Cubby's advice and do that. Everyone else.
Everyone who sews, if you're at a place with like a bee candle honey stand, see if they have hunks of beeswax, because ain't nothing like it.
I mean, I honestly do. Oh, you know what? I have some beeswax candles.
That'll do, actually.
I mean, they're pure beeswax.
Yeah. Oh, that would absolutely do it.
Yeah, I'll just rub a candle on it.
Yeah. Well,
that's what I always say.
If you want to detangle, put a candle on it. If you want to
rub a candle on it.
What's cool is when you run a thread through the beeswax, it kind of cuts the beeswax. So you like make your own groove, which means that all the sides of the thread are being covered. And it's also kind of fun to be like, whoosh, running it through the wax itself.
Yeah. This is working pretty well, actually.
Oh, you brought me in. Okay, cool. I didn't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Can you hear us?
Yes, I just didn't know if you could hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the outside. It gets bigger on the inside.
Oh, how
That's
traditional.
impressive.
Here we go. I haven't done the outside yet, but I did make the inside a lot cuter. So in case you remember, let's see if we could get it to
This
be.
is so cool. I've never seen this before, Kitty. What a cool thing you're showing us.
When I
Can you
showed
make
it
her
off
bigger?
before,
There
when
you
I
go.
showed it off before, it was really ugly in here.
Brand new.
And so I
Oh,
painted the ceiling purple. It used to be like ugly wood. Oh, and I
love
put in these
it.
curtains.
It looks
Oh.
so you now.
Look how pretty these mermaid curtains I've decided.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, those are so pretty.
We're doing a mermaid show next week.
Yay! Oh, and
Yeah.
here's a lamp I made. So I took a lampshade and a lamp that I found at the thrift store, and I painted the lamp green, and I gave it some fringe, and then this is UV, this is UV, and then there's also glow in the dark dots on it.
Ah, that's amazing.
Oh, heck yeah.
But yeah,
What a
and then
cozy little space.
I'm gonna put a whole bunch of, I've got all kinds of pretty curtains to put in front of the door so that the breeze will come in, and I'll just leave it open all the time.
Yeah.
And I use just pretty fabrics to cover up all the like electric.
Oh yeah,
And I
smart.
do bungee cords on a little shelf. Whoever had it before me installed all of this stuff. And he had a TV in here that was mounted up there. The air condition works because it's an old air condition, back from a time when things were made to actually last.
Mm.
Okay, well, I guess that's the tour of my new camper.
That's
Yay.
awesome, Kitty. Thank you for sharing. Look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
Have you
And
had a
then-
chance? Have you slept in it yet?
Yes, I have. Before I made it pretty. Oh God, everyone knows where I live now. How do I turn the camera around? I don't know. I'm just
Well-
gonna end this camera and go back to the other one.
You
Okay.
haven't said the city and state yet, so
Oh, okay. Well, there's the turtle on my front door. He got fainted.
Oh.
All right. Bye. See you soon.
bye. That's cool. What a cool little tour we just got. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
And she's back.
Totally gonna live in there, and then I'm gonna put outside. I have a pop-up tent, and I'm gonna make that like a little outdoor kitchen and lounge area.
That's so
Oh,
nice. I
yeah,
love
that helps.
when I go, let's be honest, it's glamping. It's not camping. I love having like a separate tent for all the things I don't want. Like I have a sleeping, changing my clothes tent, and then I have an everything else tent. And it's like, and even if the everything else tent is just like the cheapest sunshade, nothing. It just makes everything so much easier.
It really is such a big difference. Yeah. I know a few people that do that, and I'm like, that's smart.
If you ever need to spruce up those wire shelves, because they will last forever.
Yeah,
Like,
they're so ugly. I got to do something with them. What do you got?
You can a pretty quick and easy is you get like a pretty string or ribbon and you just weave it through the existing, and like
That was one of the things I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of painting them, but I'm like, that's going to be such a pain in the ass, and I'm going to make a mess. But yeah, weaving stuff.
yeah, plus if it's usually painted with that like plasti dip stuff, which is like it's hard to get paint to stick on and it's easy to clean. But like, yeah, just the wire is a little bit of an eyesore.
Is it easy to clean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's why it's coating. So it's like,
I
you
haven't
can,
thought of that. Maybe I'll try cleaning it.
I don't know if you need to, because it's not like those are food, but like you'll see wire shelves will be like food safe for that reason. Because if stuff gets on them, you can clean them real good.
I just think it's ugly. I want
That's
it to
fair.
be a different color. But
You're
having
gonna make it
fabric
pretty.
out, yeah.
They have Plasti Dip spray paint.
Oh.
They
Oh,
do.
that would get everywhere. I would have to like protect everything
Yeah.
because I'm definitely not taking them out and putting them back in. Those things are in.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not worth it then. Unless it is. I don't know.
Nah, because this thing's gonna fall apart in no time anyway. Oh shit! Why did I say that? Where's the wood? I'm knocking on a clothespin. I would love to know the origin of knock on wood.
Yeah, that's a
It seems
great
like
question.
something that it probably goes back too far.
Yeah, it's undoubtedly fey nature spirit kind of thing.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that's the theory on it.
Well, it's not knock on iron, is it? It's knock on wood.
Right. It should be knock on iron.
Well, it's
But you can't knock on iron if you're Fae. Oh, I get it.
well the wood. It's almost like an act of service / repellence. Like it's like, oh, any nature spirits that hear me, I recognize and ask that you don't do exactly what I just said I don't want to happen.
Yeah.
I think. Ooh, it's
Right.
nice and warm.
Ooh. Are you
Mix
gonna
it up
put
a
it in
little.
that little tray? Or you eat it out of the bag?
I'm gonna eat it out of the bag.
Classy. That was a good sound.
This is harder to tear open than I thought it'd be.
This is one of the strangest crafting shows we've done yet, and I'm here for it and really
Yeah.
excited about it.
So you
How
don't
is
have
this
to
strange?
go.
This is not strange at all.
You
Very
don't have to
normal.
go get water for it. It comes with water, but it doesn't give you a pair of scissors to open it.
Well, it's got a little tab. I think it's theoretically openable. Oh, that smells pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it come with utensils? You need to hold those utensils up so we can see them because I bet they're great. Or no, like out of the packaging. I want to see each little piece.
Is it a fork or is it a fork?
It's a
A
spoon.
regular spoon.
He's got
Is
a
it like
spoon.
plastic?
Yep. Not too bad. Not too weak. And this bag also comes with a high quality paper napkin
Mm.
Ooh.
and
Salt and pepper?
salt and pepper.
No hot sauce?
No hot sauce. I think I'm gonna have to
Oh,
make sure I have
yeah.
some hot sauce.
MREs used to have those little tiny Tabascos.
And
They were
apparently they were like coveted.
Yeah, so cute.
Because they weren't in every one.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
All right, moment of truth.
Yeah?
It's good. Dick
Yeah.
gives it a thumbs up.
That's good.
Cubby likes
Incredible.
Cubby likes it.
He likes it. Give it to Cubby. He'll eat anything.
It's nicely flavorful. It's got like a lot of like peppers in the sauce. So it's less
Okay.
of like
Mm.
a generic spaghetti sauce and more of like a fuller thing.
foul, disgusting alien pod from outer space trying to take over your mind. Bell pepper flavor. What's that? What? Bell peppers
Yeah.
are evil?
I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm with you, Mab. I'm with you.
Evil?
Wait, you think bell peppers are from space?
Oh yeah. They originally came to this earth from outer space, and they are all programming your mind, making you sleeper agents for the bell pepper army, which is why people who like bell peppers put them in everything and try and trick people who don't like bell peppers. We will survive the apocalypse.
It's worth it because
Somehow,
they're
what is
delicious.
what is their end goal? What is their purpose?
Take over the world.
I put bell peppers in things that I like, even in ice cream.
I mean, I don't know. Bell pepper ice cream.
Stop it! You guys are just succumbing to the bell pepper influence.
Oh no, I'm giving them ideas.
Mab, join us.
Never!
Join
us. Join us, Mab.
Bell peppers.
Join the
Enjoy the bell peppers, Mab.
You won't trick me. I can smell the peppers.
You'll love it.
I won't even
Mab.
eat something that had
Bell
peppers on it. Oh.
It smells good. So the weird thing is, I love the flavor that bell peppers impart when they're cooked. I hate the texture of cooked bell peppers, but I love the texture of raw bell peppers. Those are so tasty.
I mean, if I liked the way they taste, I could imagine liking the raw better, but I don't like the way they taste. Even though I grew up Cajun and I can still like eating Cajun food, I could still like eat a whole bunch of Cajun dishes where it's hiding in there. But anything like where I can taste it, it just sticks out so much. I don't know why it doesn't stick out of Cajun food as much.
Cajun food doesn't use bell peppers. I mean, some of it does, but
the real core is mirepoix.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the name mirepoix,
like,
but I don't know what it is.
That's onion, celery, and carrot.
Oh,
Carrot?
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was what that was called.
Yeah,
I thought it was just the name of a street.
Recipe. Yeah,
I thought it was just the name of a street.
But like, so celery is actually a more foundational flavor in Cajun, I think, because of the French influence.
Yeah.
I'm a little outside my.
Do put a lot of bell peppers in, not always though.
Yeah, I mean, bell peppers are really easy to grow in the Americas. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were a Native Americans vegetable, like tomatoes and stuff. But they grow so good, so well, that like it just ends up getting in a lot of cuisine on the continent.
Oh, they replaced carrots with bell peppers.
Oh yeah, carrots is not part of it. It's bell peppers.
Oh,
mirepoix is the French, but the Cajun mirepoix is the one with bell peppers.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And not all
I imagine
have bell peppers. Like gumbo shouldn't have bell peppers in it. If you put bell peppers in gumbo, you need to get out. But like crawfish etouffee, you'll have it. Shrimp creole will have them, and those are the ones I don't like quite as much, but I'll still eat sometimes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We're big fans. I love olives.
Of course you do.
I love olives.
I would throw some green olives in here if my green olives weren't all the way in the fridge.
I feel about olives and red onions the way you feel about bell peppers, Mab. Red onions are the devil.
Red onions are the best onions.
Oh, well, we're never making out, Cubby.
Oh,
dang it!
All right, we can make out. Just don't eat red onions.
All right, that's fair.
They are so smelly.
They agree with you.
On people's breath, red onions more than any other onion.
Ooh, sweet potatoes are the devil, says Evelyn. Wow.
Sweet.
Sweet potatoes, they're so mild.
Now, is that coming as a yam fan? Because there is the distinction, or do you also dislike yams?
I didn't know there was actually a difference between yams and sweet potatoes.
Yeah, they're different things.
Oh, shit. Which one do I want to eat?
I mean, they're both delicious in their own way.
Or terrible if you're Evelyn.
Fair.
Wow. I thought that was just like another word, like, like aubergine and eggplant.
No,
Yeah.
no, they're different things. I
Don't make
think.
me Google this.
Pretty sure.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
like
once you have-
gooseberry and currant. Same thing.
really?
No.
Gooseberries are currants.
I didn't know. I thought currants were like, when you're saying currant, are you just pronouncing current differently from me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I'm right. You're probably right.
but I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same berry.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But gooseberries and
Well,
You know what?
gooseberries are a type of currant. Not all
okay.
currants are gooseberries, but they're a subtype of thing. That's why
That I can handle.
you can't find them in America. Because
Gooseberries?
gooseberries
There's
or currants.
There's a gooseberry plant growing in New York at the festival. Well, okay, there's a plant that some old guy told me was a gooseberry plant.
Well,
But you believed an old guy?
well, they're not entirely gone, but they are very rare because they can foster a type of fungus that is devastating to the pine tree that we use for the majority of our paper orchards. And so in the early 20th century, we were just like, well, these are the pine trees we're going with, so get rid of all the currant bushes.
Oh,
Get rid of them.
man.
I hate this country.
There was,
It
I
could've
think there
been-
was the case with another tree, and I can't remember what it was, but
Well,
Yeah,
mulberries, the
kudzu.
American mulberries, they wiped
Yeah.
out.
But kudzu is allowed to do whatever it wants.
we
Well,
brought that in with welcome whatevers.
I mean, I
that-
don't think they wanted kudzu to do.
we did not want kudzu to do that.
Yeah.
Kudzu's just really good at doing that.
That is a good reason. I mean, not that there are bad reasons to dislike food. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But like, I understand how rough those memories can be. I had a real bad thing with microwave popcorn for a few decades because of this one time I got food poisoning, and my college roommate had left like a burnt half bag of microwave popcorn in his garbage.
And now it's
just associated.
I mean, I
I-
already was not a fan of that microwave popcorn smell, but like for like 15 years, I couldn't eat any popcorn at all.
Damn. And you're such a carny.
It's every once in a while, I would do this kids show at this movie theater, and they just let you have a free popcorn.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah, movie
I
theaters.
love
All
popcorn.
you can eat. Oh man, I had a friend who was a projectionist back when I was in high school and college. At the movie theater, like up the street from my house, we used to hang out there all the time and get like those giant plastic bags of popcorn. Like, we could use it for like, oh, it was so good. Yeah, I loved it, and I still love
popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back on loving popcorn, but it's got to be. I'm not a fan of the microwave, and
Yeah, no, a microwave is inferior, clearly, across the board. Yeah. we could get you, Cubby, one of those little home popcorn machines, the one that looks like the little
I
mini
want
bubble
one.
fart.
So bad.
My
I have
brother,
almost bought one so many times.
my brother
I-
has one of those.
More expensive than I want them to be.
They're like the 2 packets that you open, and one's got the oil and the salt, and the other one's got the popcorn. And so now they're making packets with everything in one. You just tear the packet, dump it right in the little bin that goes, woo, and then it pops and it fills into the little glass thing. Oh, I love it. It's such a
Yeah.
visual.
A little scoop. And the lights, and it's all red and stripy.
And the bottom's got the holes in it for the kernels to fall through.
Mm.
I want one of those.
There's a good amount of chicken in this thing, I gotta say. I keep getting like big chunks of chicken. Like
Is it
usually,
chicken?
Could be.
There's chicken in it.
Yeah. But I keep getting like nice chunk. I always worry about the protein, that they're gonna skimp on the protein.
Mm-hmm.
Or like essence of chicken.
Yeah.
Essence of chicken. Essence of chicken.
Like LaCroix was chicken.
LaCroix
Yes.
chicken soup.
Yes,
Oh,
I see what's
LaCroix.
happening. I see what's happening, and I like it. I get it.
Have y'all had those sodas that are made to taste like I had Jones Soda
Jones
made
soda.
a Thanksgiving package, and there was turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, pumpkin pie. I can't remember what else, but I remember the Brussels sprouts was awful.
Green beans, I think I remember.
Green bean casserole, I think. And there was like
Yeah.
a gravy one.
Gravy sounds great. I'd drink gravy anyway.
That's probably the
No.
easiest conversion. Like,
Oh, maybe the pumpkin pie.
ooh,
Could drink a
pumpkin pie
pumpkin
soda just sounds tasty.
That
You know
actually
what
sounds pretty good.
Has anyone here had coffee soda?
Coffee?
No. I
That
think I
sounds
tried
good.
that.
Like, I would drink like fizzy coffee.
uh,
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I tried that Coca-Cola coffee thing that came out a number of years ago, but it was not pleasant.
It was
I'm trying to
not
think
good.
if I've ever mixed coffee with something carbonated. I think I
It
haven't.
does take a minute to get your mouth used to it. To be like processing. So, Shoshi, you've made me think of this, and I found it with the patching thing. I got one of these a while ago. I also painted my nails for the banana show last night. But
Ooh.
but it's a like a little patch thing, and you hook the threads, as many as you want here, and then you've got like a little you sew it. One end you sew the strings, and then it's got a little disc. So it's usually for holes that are like this big. So it goes like this, right? The disc goes here. This is one end, and then the hole is right here. And then you sew from the bottom of the hook into the fabric above it, the hole, and then you do back and forth, right? So then you have the
Ah.
warp for a weaving, and then it came. So I got this kit a while ago, and I've been
go
meaning to
weaving.
use it. And then you weave using like a little latch hooky thing, and then that's up, and then you do this, and it shifts the warp and the boop, boop, and then so it makes a cute little woven patch on top of the thing that you're doing, and it's really inexpensive. And I got it on, I don't know, somewhere online.
I
to patch-
love a little thing like that. And I assume there's like varying sizes of
the
patch.
kit I have only came like this big, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
And it's got like a little thing, and it came with rubber
Oh.
bands. So you put the fabric the part. So like, let's say the hole is this big, you put the
And it,
fabric
like-
on top of it, and then the rubber band holds it into place.
That is so cool. I love that.
Yeah, here's the directions. I don't know if you can see it,
That's
but
amazing.
it'll have good pictures for you guys to visualize.
Ooh.
Not very well written, like
Mm.
you can kind of see what's going on there. And
Mhm.
this is like kind of what it looks like at the end of the day.
Ooh.
That's what got me. And you can kind of see what it looks like when you like run the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. What's it called?
It is called the. I don't know. I just knew it is a kit for patching holes in clothes. But I'll see if I can find where I bought it and like send you a link. But my favorite thing about it is this little tiny latch hook. Little tiny latch hook.
Mhm.
That's so cute.
I think I've seen it at craft stores before. And contemplated buying it before, but never did. But I wanted to share that with you because you're
That's
sweaters.
really, really, really cool.
Oh, and on that subject, though, actually, Shoshi, have you ever seen star mending?
Yes, I love it
Oh,
too.
yeah.
What's that?
But that's actually better for a smaller hole. But you basically you just with embroidery thread, you make a star shape, and then you fill it in line by line, and it's a
That's
perfect
easy.
cover, and you get a cute star and everything. There's a lot of really nice GIFs and tutorials if you do a quick search on your computer.
That's what I was gonna
they'll
say. You
be-
should just YouTube it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll
Fine,
be
I'll
better
find
than the terrible description I just gave. But it's so cute, and it's like it's so you. It's a very Shoshi.
That's cool.
It's-
I gotta check that out.
It's that thing where you take the imperfection and you make something beautiful from it.
Yeah, I like things like that.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good.
I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm stabbing a thing a million times.
Yay! What are you making?
I don't know. I just pulled out an old kit of mine. Well, I saw this piece in progress that like it's not right, and
It's
so
very
I'm trying to fix it.
Moop-like.
I know it may end up being a Moop, but when I was looking for the weaving kit, it was in the same box. So, I abandoned that a million years ago.
Do you guys want to know what I'm doing after this?
Yes.
I'm gonna get shot with a laser.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What type and where?
I'm gonna get laser hair removal on my face.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I've had a nice little mustache and goatee my whole life, and I'm finally saying goodbye to it. I got to do bearded lady once. That's all I really needed.
If you get superpowers, let me know because I might be interested in starting a super team.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna have super laser powers.
I always disappointed at the lack of superpowers I have, considering all the things that have been done to me.
She,
Mhm.
I feel like I should
you have
more.
some amazing superpowers.
Yeah, you can call on the awesome might of hyperfocus, can't you?
Well, it's more a thing that happens to me rather than a thing I can control.
A lot of powers are like that. I don't know if you've heard of a man called the Incredible Hulk.
Or
I have. It's a good
You know,
point.
Josh, one of your superpowers is people like you, and that honestly is probably one of the most impressive superpowers.
That's
I've
probably
ever-
my most powerful superpower, in all honesty.
Are
Not
your
all
earrings
people, but that's fine.
are your earrings feet?
Oh,
Or
yeah, these
wings.
are I made these on one of the very first crafting show. They're Shrinky Dinks.
Yeah.
And I colored them very, very slightly.
So
And
they're a
now they
little
look like sea
translucent.
glass, and I
Yeah.
love them.
They're very pretty. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kitty, because I saw those when you first logged on, and it was like, gotta bring that up. And then
Me too.
I
Well,
forgot.
I've been Mab, so I'm cast in this like summer run of Shakespeare shows, but we've had
Yeah.
rehearsals and morning shows, so I've been doing the crafting show from my car.
Aw.
So
I heard about
to celebrate my return, I was like, oh, I'll wear these because I made them on like one of the very first crafting shows.
Yay.
Yeah, I love them.
So your shirt says Art Fest staff, and for like a hot second, AFI staff. I thought it said artsy fartsy staff, and I'm like, I want a shirt that says artsy fartsy staff.
I want an event called Artsy Fartsy. That would be amazing.
That doesn't exist.
It
Let's
should.
have
If it
it.
doesn't exist, it should.
Hey, let's start a convention.
Called Artsy Fartsy.
Can it be the
Yeah.
Nat 21 artsy fartsy show?
Yeah.
The next what?
A Nat 21 artsy
Yeah.
fartsy event. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a crafting and fart convention.
Yeah.
Well,
Crafting / chili cook-off.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Which, not to brag, but one of the flavors of heater meals is chili.
it is.
Oh, also,
Well-
I found the expiration date.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm
What
fine
was the
till
date? I couldn't read.
May of 2030.
And then
Pretty
the
much.
food expires inside of you. And
Why am
any
I
cells
big?
that are
What's
generated.
happening?
You ate this. You
I drank the potion. and
you
it made
drank.
me
I
big.
forget which one is which.
Yeah, I ate the cake.
Oh, it's been too
That's actually really crucial in the movie Inner Space, because the two commands on the computer are "eat me, drink me," and they're
Oh.
like, they're in a rush because the guy's running out of oxygen. They're like, "Oh God, Alice in Wonderland! Which one? Which one? Which one?"
long.
Oh, but I
Shrunk. If you get shrunk and you have your cell phone with you and all that stuff, can you still access the internet from inside someone's body?
Great question. Can you be too small to access the internet?
I would think it's probably fine.
I don't think our bodies stop internet. Like it would. You probably have to get closer to the skin, maybe.
Well, it's a wave, right? Like radio waves.
Yeah.
Like, is that how the internet works? Is like it's waves, which are
I thought it
part
was
of-
a series of tubes.
yeah. So
It's not a truck.
I think you could theoretically get like if you went down to like smaller than the electrons and you were like too small to receive the wave. I think
Well,
you
well,
know,
that's
maybe-
the thing. You probably could get small enough where you have to walk around to find the
yeah.
wave.
Yeah,
Like you
Yeah.
might find tiny little dead spots all over the place.
I read a choose your own adventure book once where there was a shrink ray and it like got, you know, if you made a certain choice, it like got too powerful and you just shrank and shrank and shrank and shrank and shrank and shrank. And eventually you like shrank smaller than any molecules. And then it was like darkness for a long time. And then things started getting bigger again. And you ended up back on like almost the same exact Earth. But you were like microscopic. You were like smaller than everything. I was like, that's pretty good.
That's how the Incredible Shrinking Man ends. He just
Yeah.
keeps shrinking past the point where he can communicate or like beyond human experience, which is like, I love that they don't follow him in either the novel or the movie.
Yeah, they're just like, well, he's gone too far.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do.
Oh, so I have finished, and I can absolutely say that if a dude at an airport offers you cases of shelf-stable, self-heating meals, you definitely want to say yes.
You should do it.
Got it.
So let me know in like half an hour or an hour any additional effects.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm
Iron Constitution.
Remember when I said I got food poisoning once?
Yeah.
That's one of the only times I have ever gotten food poisoning. And I love stopping at greasy spoons and stuff.
Wow. That's an Iron Constitution, sir.
Shoshi,
that's a superpower.
You've seen my food decision making on the road.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's that questionable, but I also have an iron stomach. So
Must be nice.
If there's meat on the street, I'm going to eat it.
She just picks meat right up off the street and says, some meat, and eats it.
Street meat. Like hot dogs.
Street
Yeah.
meat.
I love hot dogs so much.
Kielbasa's.
I showed you some good hot dogs. And there's some good hot dogs out in LA. It's a good hot dog town.
Really?
It is. We only tried Pink's, I think.
And one other. Didn't we go to 2?
There was one we were gonna go to that we didn't go to.
Yeah, because we were stuffed on Pink's.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
hot dog tour.
I'm super happy how we did that trip. In that, like, we did not really stress about anything. There was like nothing that we were like, this. We have to do this.
Yeah, it was good. It was a low stress. It was good.
I'm sure I've told this story before, but a few years ago, I was doing a summer show down Cape May Way, and we were staying in Wildwood.
I know Wildwood.
And one Friday night, the show was canceled, but there was still a Saturday night show and wasn't canceled until day of. So it was like free night. It was one of those things where it's like, you almost wish you could just go home, but not worth the trip.
Yeah, because you'd have to go back.
Right.
So I decided that I was going to have every dollar dog I could find on the Wildwood Boardwalk. And the first one, the very first place I stopped will illustrate just how much I love hot dogs. Because I go in, it's mostly a candy store, but they have a sign that says $1 hot dog, and that was the criteria, and they have a little hot dog machine. And I go, I'd like a hot dog. And the guy is confused. Well, kid. It's Wildwood. It's a kid. He's like, I don't know if we have hot dogs. And I point to the hot dog machine that has hot dog machines in it. And he goes, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh. And so he's unable to find any buns. So he puts a hot dog in a napkin and hands it to me. And it is room temperature. And then...
And you ate it?
Well, it's even better because he just disappeared for like 5 minutes because I think he didn't want to charge me for that hot dog. And so he was like, I'm just going to give him enough time to get out of here. But I had sworn that I was eating dollar dogs. So I was giving that kid $1. Eventually he comes back, takes payment, and I ate that lukewarm hot dog.
But then finish the story, Cubby. How many hot dogs did you end up eating that day?
Yeah.
I think like 8. if you count the corn, there were a few corn dogs too. Dollar corn
Jesus.
dogs.
Ooh, that's like a hot dog plus.
Yeah, weirdly enough, there are like 3 or 4 Dairy Queens on the boardwalk, and only one of them had a dollar dog.
Was it near other places that had dollar dogs?
No, not really.
They were trying to. I have a Cape May / Wildwood story.
Oh, wait, I gotta fill this
Involving
because
hot
it was super charming. Like the teenagers that were there, I said, well, how come you guys have a dollar dog and the other Dairy Queens don't? And they just go, 'cause we're awesome.
That is the answer.
They were just hyped. They were just like happy to be working at Dairy Queen and having a great time. It was
They were the cool Dairy Queen, and the
Yeah.
other kids wanted to work at that Dairy Queen instead of the other Dairy Queens.
so
Oh, I know it.
if you're on the Wildwood Boardwalk, you want the middle Dairy Queen.
The middle one. Okay, that's good to know. I'm actually writing that down. My sister lives in Cape May,
Oh.
and my brother-in-law. So, but I had gotten out of college. I was doing a lot of freelance work, both decorative painting sets for theaters and whatnot. And summertime was a slow time for me in the theater. Most theaters are done in the winter, unless it's summer stock, and I didn't get in any summer stocks. But so my sister opened up an ice cream parlor in Cape May that was attached to a mini golf course, a little mini golf place. And this is the dream. She's like, hey,
Yeah.
It's our first year being open. Would you come and work, and you can stay with me, and it'll be fun. You can stay in Cape May all summer. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I did it. We served hot dogs, and they were on the little roller tray, and we sold maybe one a month. So we would end up the night with all of these hot dogs that you can't reheat the next day. And so and it was attached to a mini golf place. She didn't own the mini golf place. The guy who owned the mini golf place was renting her the space for the ice cream parlor. We came up with this little thing. When I say we, it was really me, because I'm weird, where you take the mini golf pencil, put the hot dog on the end of the mini golf pencil, stand on top of the volcano waterfall in the very back of the mini golf place, and lob the hot dog out into the fens or the marshy lands, and see how far you could go. See who could get the hot dog flung the furthest. And it was dog flinging. And
I can't wait to tell Brent. He's going to be so proud as a fellow stupid game maker upper.
So what are we going to do with them? Throw them away? No. Let them live out their end of their little hot dog lives with one last, hurrah, a flame of glory as they fly through the air, land in a marsh, and could potentially be eaten by any of the little critters that live in the little marshy lands. Seagulls typically, but
win-win.
Yeah. I hated selling those hot dogs because I felt so bad throwing so many away at the end of every day.
I would have died of a nitrate-induced heart attack within a month because I would not be throwing them away.
Oh, man.
I'd be like, okay, half an hour till closing. It's time to start eating hot dogs.
Oh, my God. I mean, I would put like 1 or 2 or 3. They didn't have gators up in New Jersey, though, so that I'm aware of. Except
gators do love hot dogs. Can confirm.
That makes sense. I bet some foxes ate some hot dogs.
Yep, I bet.
Yeah.
The Wildwood part of the story is a weird, odd thing about New Jersey and Cape May and beach towns is there's a massive influx of Irish students working the summers there.
Yeah, they have they have a thing set up where they ship kids from Ireland.
Yep, and one of my coworkers was a kid from Ireland, so I ended up partying with Irish kids, and they took, we would take trips to Wildwood, and they would order, I'd order a beer, and it comes in a pint, they would each order their own pitcher and drink right from the pitcher. So you can imagine that's what you do, Kitty.
No, I have
Dang.
a question.
Go
What
for
is
it.
Wildwood?
Oh,
like-
great question.
It's
It's
a
like the-
fabled land where every day is a holiday and every night
Mm.
a Saturday night.
There's
was.
you can trod the boards
And there's like
close
a Ferris.
to the ocean, but
It's
far
a-
enough away.
It's a beach town. It's
Yeah.
So is it kind of like Wonder Wharf on Bob's Burgers?
It's exactly
Yes.
like Wonder Wharf.
Literally, like, yes.
yeah.
I
Okay,
think
I
it
got
might
it.
be based. Yeah, Bob's Burger. It's exactly like one of those, but like more bars, a lot more
Okay.
bars. And yeah, so we got really, really drunk one night, and I think we had taken a bus, so no one was driving. But I remember a fight broke out, and one of my most vivid memories was one of those local New Jersey girls and her boyfriend were fighting with another couple, and she kept saying, "Give me your jewelry, Jimmy. Give me your jewelry. Take your jewelry off, Jimmy. I want
Whoa.
your jewelry." And I was like, this is... And the Irish kids were just loving every freaking second of it.
She was trying to escalate.
Give me your jewelry, Jimmy. Earrings are coming out. Oh, this is on. She's holding his rings and his necklace because they were
Incredible.
wrestling.
I'm
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. Did you say necklace?
Oh,
Singular?
he had no necklaces.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
He had two necklaces. One was a cross,
Of
and then I
course.
think the other one was like I don't remember. It was a gold chain of some kind.
Yeah, it probably got the cross for his confirmation.
Too. I remember this. So it's been burned into my memory.
These are my people, the Jersey Italians. I know their ways.
It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. That's my Wildwood story.
Well, I can't wait to go one day. Where is this
It was
again?
beautiful. New Jersey, just
New
north of
Jersey.
Cape May.
Yeah, it's basically because Cape May, you've heard of Cape May, right? Oh, Cape May is the very tip, the most southern point of Jersey on the ocean. And it's mostly like a classy town. So it's like a classy shore town where there are like old mansions and a lot of Victorian building and building codes, and you cannot make noise past 9 p.m. And then Wildwood is just north of there, and that's a little bit more of a party shore town. It is also the only free beach in the state of New Jersey and the biggest dang beach. It is
It
like
is a big beach. It's beautiful.
it's almost a mile from the boardwalk to the ocean.
Like, it's a lot of beach.
It is so
Wow.
much sand.
Yeah.
A mile.
And then the boardwalk is super built up, and
People go to Wildwood to swim.
well, to play
a
in the water.
mile?
Yeah.
I think it's I think it's 3/4 of a mile, but you get on the boardwalk and you're looking at the beach and you're like, that's a long way. And then you start walking in the sand and it feels like 2 miles at least. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
walking in
walking
the
in the
sand.
sand.
Long ways through the sand for the beach, but not that far. Whew.
And there used to be a Dracula's castle on the boardwalk.
I've been there. That place was awesome.
I
It's
just
like
caught a
little-
YouTube documentary on it a couple months ago about the whole story of Dracula's castle. Brought back some memories. I think they were memories. Hard to
Ow.
tell. Oh, I have some new dice.
Ooh.
I'd like to hear more about it. You know what I'm trying to do? I saw a thing about making paper stars, and so now I'm gonna try and figure out how to make paper stars.
Cute.
Ooh. I know how to make a star with one cut. Betsy Ross style. But
Yeah.
first,
Right.
okay, so if you're familiar with alphabet dice, and
You know I am.
you might recognize this as the old original Koplau 30-sided alphabet dice model,
Sure.
as opposed to the modern day one, the big white, kind of the standard alphabet die. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say. But so I've got like 5 of these, which is the perfect amount of alphabet dice to have, because that's enough to spell cubby. But I only had 1 of the old style, and I'd always kind of wished I had some more, and I recently found a place that was selling them by the 4s, which was exactly how many I needed to get 5.
Yay.
Everything worked out.
So now you can write
perfectly.
5-letter words?
Yeah, now I can spell my name. I can spell cubby in this style, and in
You
this
can spell
style, and
kitty, too.
in this style.
That's a cool style.
Oh.
Yeah, these are
Punctuation.
maybe my favorite. They're so beautiful.
You can also
has
spell
punctuation
Shoshi
in there?
and kitty. Oh, wait, no. Shoshi is too many. Sorry, Shoshi.
No, that's the yeah, that's it.
Sushi, if you make
Shosh. You could spell Shosh.
Yes.
that's a good word.
I could grab one of my 6-sided Val dice and throw that last eye on there.
I love it.
Oh.
But yes,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I've been very pleased by these.
Yes.
Makes me very
Did I
happy.
ever show off my fancy dice on the crafting show?
No.
No.
Please do.
Okay.
Wait. Woo!
Okay. So
Ooh.
one of the things about them is the sounds they make. Could you hear it?
Yes. How do they do that?
So there are these little, they're made of metal. Hold on, let's see. What's a good one?
It's made of metal.
Yeah. What I'm trying to think of. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Soylent dice are made of people.
So there's little rainbow detail behind the numbers. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are swords. Those are rainbow swords.
Ooh.
Yeah. And they're, yeah, just this hollow.
Oh, and do the swords move, or are they
No, they're
part of the cutting?
they're just, yeah, but they're
Does it have
rainbow.
like a little ball or a bell inside?
No, that's just the sound of them clinking onto each other.
Oh.
That is oddly satisfying. And
Yeah,
I don't mean oddly.
When I got them, there were a few sets, and I picked the ones that made the best clinky sound, the best tinkle tinkle. But yeah,
That's a
they're
good
great.
choice.
Oh, I should have showed the D4, I mean the D6 to begin with.
Ooh.
Focus. It was focusing before. All right, well, you get the idea anyway.
There's
Mm.
an idea that has been gotten. And oddly, when you had it that close, it focused on your eye.
Ah! Yeah, I think these might be the only ones I take on the road with me. Like, I'm just going to have one set. I'm really paring down this time.
I'm still stunned that you said you weren't going to bring your laptop personally. So
I really only use it to do the show and to do like video appointments. I don't really play with my laptop that much. Oh, I'm still big.
Oh, I can fix that. I just got a
And I
message.
noticed
Shoshi disconnected. So she's trying to reconnect right now.
We'll miss her.
I need to watch the time because I probably could stay till the end of the show and then I still have enough time to.
Get lasered.
Yeah, I need to put on my pants and my shoes and find my purse and stuff.
Okay, none of my stars have come out pretty yet, but I think I'm getting a little bit better.
Can I see the kind you're trying to make? Because I want to see if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I have some of those right here.
Ooh, those are very pretty.
Really?
I think I haven't seen stars like that before.
They're a hot mess. That's because these are what I'm calling hot mess stars.
Oh.
The new
No, they
style
look
that I'm
good.
doing.
So I have some of. I just cleaned out. I didn't make these. I just cleaned out my trinkets and like organized all my trinkets that people give me. Yeah, you're doing great.
I don't have a paper star, but I have a foam star.
Ooh,
And
that looks
and
nice too.
I didn't want to feel left out.
I
Hello,
don't have
Sushi.
any star things. I don't have any star things. I was looking.
Oh, well then, no Shoshi for now. Maybe when she's got
Yeah,
stars.
That's
You get a
Is
thing.
there a way to like? So you know how
Make
you
a
can
star.
you can make a
Hear
heart
that?
with your hand. Is there a way to make a star with your fingers? Maybe not.
I've got the top 3
There we go.
points.
Yeah, you need a friend.
It's got 5 points, right?
Or 6,
Oh, whoops.
depending. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, now we lost Mab.
No,
she
what's happening?
just walked away.
Oh, okay.
Probably to get more
Do a
stars.
thing. I was weaving stars, but you guys made me think of this. Cubby introduced me to the Kumihimo,
Oh, have you tried it
yeah.
out?
and I made one on my laser,
Ooh. Oh, that's very pretty.
Nice.
and I'm offering them on my website. But look at this cord that I've been weaving.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is all because of Cubby. So, and I
Yeah.
sold one at the last event, and it's so easy. And I just wanted to share that.
I want you to teach. Do you want to teach us how to make? Oh, congratulations! Do you want to teach us how to make the stars?
Sure, I'll see what I can do. Okay, not an expert here. This is from watching a video on the internet. So you take the piece of paper that's like about this big, or it's just a really long strip, and then you tie it in a knot on one end.
Your hands are a little low.
Sorry, I make my own
Okay.
soundtrack whenever I'm doing anything. Let's see, here we go. And this is the awkward part that I'm not great at yet. And it's like, this is going to be the basis for the whole star. So if my star is janked, this is why. This is why. Okay, I have a knot, and then I kind of flatten it a little bit. So you can kind of see where the pentagram is starting.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I take the one thing here and I kind of fold it over because it's going to get folded into the little tail. I fold it over, and then I try not to squish it too flat because it makes popping it into star mode a little difficult. But then you start wrapping the little thing around the edges of the pentagram, and every fold you can kind of see it goes. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better here. You see this fold, how when you fold it up, you can see it lines up and then kind of folds at a little edge.
And then it lines up with that one.
Lines up with the other one. And it just kind of keeps going and keeps going. And then you have a little tabby thing there. And then you fold the little tabby thing. And I'm kind of trying to see what I'm doing while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Fold it under one of the previous folds. Okay. So this is my janky star thing. And then you just kind of crimp the corners with your little fingernails.
Oh, it's so easy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's what it said on the internet. But, you know, and this one isn't as flat, which is great.
They
You
don't
can see
need
it's-
to be perfect. Look at the stars that I got tattooed on my body aren't perfect star shapes. Star shapes don't have to be perfect.
Wow.
Yay! Oh gosh. Now I want to make one. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm done being big.
So, last summer, I had the great honor to play Betsy Ross in a show, hosting a show with my friend Lindsay, who was Ben Franklin. So,
Love it.
you have like piece of paper, piece of fabric. I already made some folds, folded in half, and the tricky part is folding this into fifths. But if you can get it into roughly even fifths, you get a little thing like this, and then oh,
It's like
messed it
a
up a little.
star fruit star.
I messed it up a bit because I was taking my cues off of the wrong thing.
It's okay, Cubby. I forgive you this time.
But I fixed it. It's like a
Next
tree
time.
star. But that's how you get a 5-pointed star with one cut.
Wow.
You see, Soshi, another superpower right there. Your unbridled enthusiasm for everything.
It's true. I am excited about many things.
I mean, that wow did sound a little psychotic or sarcastic, but it was still read as sincere, so I'm gonna allow it.
It was sincere. Yeah. Thanks. Superpowers. My like just doing it with my stitching is looking pretty good.
Oh, let us see.
That is looking very,
Oh
very
wow,
nice.
yeah, very subtle.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's
I think it just
invisible.
happened- I think it just happened to luck out that the thread is like very, very close to the color of the knitting. Otherwise, I think it would be much more obvious. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep doing it the wrong way.
Okay, mine came out
Eventually, I'll
real
do it
bad.
the right way. So cute. Where's that star from?
I
Make
just
that
made
or-
it.
Yay!
I used cardstock, and I
Oh.
think it may be too much because it kind of it's hard.
You're gonna
to,
want paper because of the way the crimping goes.
yeah,
All right.
cardstock's not the way to go.
No, I'm getting better. They're
Yeah,
supposed to look like little chubby stars, little puffy stars.
they do. They're so cute. All
John
right, do I have
John
any more
Caro,
questions?
I think we would definitely like to see just how long of a strip of paper you can make a star out of. Please post that on the Discord when you get a chance to do it. And to anyone who's like, Discord? There's a Discord?
What if I made one out of paper this tiny?
That would
That
be
would
a
be
super
harder.
adorable tiny star.
But that would be hard in general, but definitely hard with the card stack. I love this thing. Mab, thank you for convincing me to get the full service Cricut package when I bought my Cricut.
I use my paper cutter all the time. And fun fact, even though I've been in Laser Town, I have another Cricut order coming today.
Ooh.
Not a new machine, just new supplies, because they had like a 50 to 75% off sale, and I'm like,
Nice.
oh. So
Damn it.
I came up with the idea that I could use, I could put pre-cut vinyl on top of the wood that I'm about to cut for the crankies, and it looks really pretty. It looks really super cute. This is one of my little test things. I used a glitter thing on top of wood and then cut it with the laser. But
Nice.
after I did that, I found out that vinyl has polyvinyl chloride gas that is released when you cut it, and it turns into a bad gas.
Do you have a respirator? You could just wear a mask, right?
It corrodes the machine.
Ooh.
Oh.
It turns into hydrochloric acid.
Ooh.
So you
Whoa.
oh, that's not good. Yeah. Well, then just use the Cricut to cut the vinyl.
Yeah, well, that was what my original plan was. But it is difficult to align the vinyl with I tried it a couple times and it didn't work to get the shape perfect, and then because it's got all those little notches.
Mab, will you let me know the next time Cricut's having a sale like that? Because I need to get a new blade. After cutting all that plastic, all that polyurethane with my blade, it's
Let
not
me tell you
that
where to
sharp.
get your blade. You don't get your blades from Cricut.
Oh, good.
Oh no! Welcome, Kara. I missed you too. You get
Hi,
your
Kara.
blades from Amazon, and I can send you. You just Google Cricut blades, and you buy them in bulk for. You get like 10 for the price of one Cricut blade, so they're just as good. And when you have that many blades, you don't feel so bad about swapping it out. And having a nice sharp blade makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And they
That is a very good tip.
Yeah, I'll take quantity, sure. Did you say you're gonna send me a link, or do I? I'll just find it.
You know what? Just Google it on Amazon, because the companies swap out names all the time, and obviously they're not like most on the board, above the board. But who frickin' cares when you're getting 27 blades for $5 or something like that? And they have
You be like Edward Blade Hands over there.
Edward Cricket Hands.
Yeah, that's it. Pretend I said that.
That is what you said.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
I don't know why I repeated it.
Oh,
I guess I
okay.
just liked it so much.
I gotta take off because I gotta go get shot with a laser.
Yeah.
Have fun
All right.
getting.
You guys have fun. Thank you.
Miss you.
And I'll see
Great
you.
show last night. Appreciated it.
Thank you. Well, it might be a while till I see you guys, or I can't resist and I log in with my phone next week. We'll see.
Well, I would love to see Mer Kitty.
Oh, I will be on the road. Yeah. I'll be driving. I'll be starting my driving next Wednesday. So maybe I can.
Well, you'll
I
be here
need
for
one of those
Tuesday.
things that holds your phone.
While driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I get one.
Oh, look for what you might find even more useful than like the kind that'll stand is you can get the kind with like legs, so it can like
walk around and follow you.
Well, they're not.
I have a pop socket on my phone,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna get the one that goes with those.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. They have ones where it's got like a bunch of little legs, so you can kind of attach it to anything because it'll just wrap its legs around.
Yeah,
yeah,
those are awesome.
Yeah,
yeah.
That seems very much
off.
your style.
Yeah, very
Bye, kitty.
tentatively. All right, bye, kiddos.
Bye. Bye.
There it is. It was a pleasure to join you guys. I did have today off as a federal holiday of Juneteenth. And I slept in this morning, which is why I was late.
It was so nice. I'm so glad you joined us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah.
And you guys inspired me to pull out some of my old things here.
Yeah.
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 Good.
The star got crushed and is not a puffy, adorable star.
It's kind of adorable.
It looks like a wad like that you chew and then stick into a spitball machine. And by machine, I mean a straw.
It looks like a adorable, chubby little star.
Yeah.
That's all been crushed flat. And...
A chonky star.
A chonky star that a daredevil chonky star. That lived life.
Did its best. Did what it could.
Yeah.
Tried its best.
Tried its best and did its best.
Wait, what monkey wrench, Kara Chapel? Because honest,
it wasn't a monkey wrench. It was a Cupid's arrow.
Wait, what move was this? Because I can't remember the origin of everything.
So I believe
Yeah, that's the opposite of a monkey wrench. That helped make the best ending ever. Now, dealing with 97 rats, that was a little bit of a monkey wrench.
And you had nothing to do with that. I did. And I messed up there. The rats were hilarious. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. They did get a little out of hand. Did I mention that the paper that I'm using for these stars is glow in the dark?
Oh, I love glow in the dark.
I'm a sucker for anything glow in the dark.
We talked about that, and that's why I got this little paper strip.
Such a sucker.
Same.
Make it glow.
There's no way I can possibly do that right now. I'm in a very sunny room. Windows on three sides of me.
Well, fine. I'll allow it.
I will offer the counter argument that they are glowing currently, just not observably because they're being drowned out by the sunlight. But they have taken in energy and are emitting it.
So we're all winners here.
We're all winner. We're all glowing on the inside.
Yes.
Everyone is a burning star.
That's right. All our energies are being expended at all times. We're all dying.
Yoshi, you sound really tired, like your battery needs to be recharged.
We're all burning.
Oh my God, Sushi, you're a robot.
Stars.
I knew it.
Burning stars. going out, universe burning, stars. Hey, cool. Someone just turned me off and back on again. I feel fine.
Rebooting now.
Yeah. I just needed, I didn't realize my plug had become unattached from the wall.
Oh, I'm so glad that all of those
Ooh.
memories aren't going to disappear like tears in the rain.
Whew, feel much better now. Thanks. Whew. Thanks for waiting for me.
Thanks for tuning in last night, Evelyn. I know you were going through some crazy town. There was something about a hurricane happening, or something happened down there in the southern lands. Fill me in. I saw a little bit about it on the Discord chat, but I was totally multitasking yesterday, so I didn't know. No weather. There was something else. Was it a pony? Was it a gorilla that randomly attacked?
That can happen, especially if you have a mundane zoo.
Regular mundane menagerie of mammals.
It's got such echoes of the bear in Avatar.
Was exactly inspired by the bear in Avatar. Is it a platypus bear? No, it's just a bear. Is
Just
it
a
So, like,
regular bear.
turtle bear?
A
Nope.
monkey bear?
Nope. Just a regular bear.
Maybe cocaine bear.
Did you see that movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Oh my gosh.
It's actually pretty good. Like,
I
it knows what it
know.
is. It's not trying to be anything else. It's very silly. Like, I really enjoyed it.
It's
There's-
like what it says on the tin there, right?
There is such a power to a movie just understanding itself. That's the main reason I'm such a fan of the Orphan franchise.
Oh, yeah. So, like, it's ridiculous, but it knows
Oh yeah.
it.
Which is so here's the, if anyone hasn't seen Orphan,
I haven't seen Orphan.
okay, the big twist is that the little girl is a 30-year-old woman with dwarfism, who was a prostitute. Here's the thing, the movie is so much better if you just know that from the get-go. It's just so much better that way. And it is a blast. And then the sequel, I don't want to say anything about what happens in the sequel, but the sequel ends up one-upping the original a little bit.
That's
Which-
wild to me. Like, yeah, I haven't
And
seen the sequel.
Oh, have you seen the sequel?
No.
Oh, have you seen the original, Shosh?
Where
Oh,
would
yeah.
I find this amazing delight?
On the video store?
Yeah, try your local Hollywood Video or Blockbuster. Maybe
Yeah.
West Coast Video if you have
Mhm.
one of those around.
Yeah.
What did we
depending
have?
on where you are.
We had a neighborhood video store that hung out pretty long into the end of the video era. Is this one of the movies that I'm gonna have to buy to add to my the WTF movie collection?
Yeah.
Because I have like Robo Geisha, I had The Dark Backwards, I have Freaked, I have
Oh, I love
Allure.
Freaks.
That
It was good.
Freaked is good. I don't know the other two.
You don't know The Dark Backward? Oh my god, Cubby! All right, come to Mermablandia or come to Mablandia. We'll have a movie weekend. But for realsies, because I want to be there when people watch The Dark Backward. It is so good. It's about a guy who wants to be a comedian, but he is insanely unfunny. And his best friend, who is his hype man, and the unfunny comedian who's played by Judd. What's his name? Judd Law.
Apatow?
No,
No,
Judd
that's
Law.
wrong. Judge Reinhold.
Nope. Judd Apatow. No, god damn it. Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Jude Law. Okay.
Oh, Jude Law as an unfunny comedian?
Oh my god.
That is good casting. I
That's
can see him doing a
amazing.
lot with that. Because, like, I'm going to be honest, a big problem with like the king of comedy is that Robert De Niro, he only approaches it as a dramatic role. He approaches the comedy from a dramatic standpoint, which is fine, but like you can get to such heights if you know how to approach being not funny right.
And
Yeah.
okay, and the guy, who's his hype man is we'll put her in charge. Who's that actor?
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. That's his hype man, and like huge names in this movie. Oh my god, it's so good. The unfunny comedian randomly grows a third arm out of the center of his back, and it changes his life.
What? That is not where I thought you were going to go with that.
I definitely did not see that coming at all.
So good. It is one of my favorites, but it's also a disgusting movie.
Like body horror disgusting, or
no, it's not horror. It's just
gross out, kind of
gross out a little bit. Bill Paxton has no sense of hygiene or fear of any sort of bad food. There's a product company that is like, anytime that you see it, instead of Acme, it's called Blumps, Blumps, Blumps. And it's like, drink a cup of Blumps Joe, or it opens the fridge and it's Blumps pork juice with pulp.
Oh,
what is this movie?
That's good.
We have to watch it. Cubby will have to do like a watch party.
I'm pretty excited.
What's it called again?
Dark Backwards.
Oh,
The
sorry.
Dark Backwards.
The Dark Backwards. I've never heard
There's
of
an
it.
S.
Wow.
How have you never heard of this movie? Oh,
because it's clearly designed for almost nobody, which is exactly the kind of movie we're always looking for, but it's hard to find because
somebody says they like weird movies. I ask them about this movie.
Well, because you've seen Phantom of the Paradise, right, Mab?
It's in my queue, and believe it or not, I've never seen it, but I know all about it. I know everything about it.
That
it's
is
not a strange.
I can't wait.
Reservation,
I can't wait
my
for you to
favorite
watch
movie.
it. I'm so happy for you to watch it.
Yeah,
you're gonna love it so much.
I'm real into failed musical movies.
What is it?
Failed musicals movies. Like
I'm listening.
Phantom of the Paradise, The Apple.
Oh, The Apple.
The Apple.
Don't know that one.
Oh.
Put your BIM marks on, everybody.
Hey. BIM's on the way. Hey. Well, mandatory BIM hour. Everyone has to participate. It's basically the story of the Garden Eden if it were set in the future, and also a satire of the music industry. And I'm pretty sure 20% of the movie is missing.
That's a good theory.
Yeah, it's a big chunk. I think there are a lot of key scenes that if you think back, you're like, it's weird they didn't have that. I bet they ran out of money.
Yeah.
What was one of the other ones that you hadn't heard of on my list? The Dark Backward, The Lure. Have you not seen The Lure?
Oh, that's on my list. I haven't watched that yet because that's
added it to Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix now?
I think that's where I saw them at it.
That's the Siren one, movie. Right?
Yeah, it's a mermaid movie, and I'm like down with mermaid movies, so of course I watched. I pulled it out, but I think I bought it on. I have all these on DVD, of course, because you never can find them on any sort of streaming platform. Nope.
Yeah. I mean, I pirate a lot, but I do have Phantom of the Paradise on Blu-ray because, like,
worth it.
Yeah. I haven't actually
That's
watched
another
it
one
yet.
that parodies music industry for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
But
not parody. It's a straight up criticism, scathing criticism of the music industry.
oh, absolutely. And like, my God, the cat. Oh, that movie is amazing.
Have you
I was
seen?
gonna say the lore comes up on horror musical lists a lot, and I'm obsessed
Interesting.
with horror musical.
Oh,
It's probably the best genre ever created, and it's really hard to find examples.
I mean, what is it? Repo Genetic Opera.
Ugh.
I
Classic.
know.
No,
was
no,
so
not a
bad.
classic.
I mean, it's fine.
It's fine.
It really is just fine. I was
It's
not-
just fine. It's kind of a chore to get through.
It really is. I wanted so much more out of it because I like every one of those cast members. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but like, why is it not great? What
Because the
happened?
pacing is awful.
It is really bad.
It's the music is pretty good. The stunt casting for the 3 kids is brilliant. Best role Paris Hilton ever did.
Right. Agreed.
What's I like the follow-up Devil's Carnival more than that, although I don't know, not everyone's a fan of that one. I dig it. I think the music like takes it up a notch. It's shorter, it's punchier. It's a lot more fun.
That's what was needed. It's also in my queue. I haven't seen it.
Well, everyone, I think we're actually like
Oh.
past our time.
Yeah, we went a little long because we got excitedly talking about fun, weird movies.
Devil's
Yeah, I mean, I
Carnival,
didn't want to put a stop to that, you know.
I know.
It's important. It's important and necessary.
So, Devil's Rejects is, from what I've heard, the best movie about 9/11.
Is it?
I was real into reading AV Club reviews for a while, and they had some fascinating insights into that movie. But it is different from The Devil's Rejects, and a lot more fun, campy fun.
I love campy fun.
Yeah, but Shoshi is right. We should skedaddle.
We should say
I could sit here and chat with you guys all day. Damn it!
for so long.
Yeah,
I miss
True.
I miss you guys.
But we all, at some point, we have to go live our other lives.
They
Lives-
exist.
Lives far away lives. Lives away. Oh, sorry. My plug
Recharge.
got detached again. Sorry about that.
Oh, I couldn't tell if you were going somewhere with that or not, Shoshi.
gonna let it roll.
I thought maybe I was, and then like, no, it was, just got unplugged again. I gotta get a longer plug.
Okay, before we go, these are all the stars that I have made today.
Ooh. Oh, they're so cute.
They're really cute.
That could be the title of your novel, Mab. All the stars I've made.
Kind of could be because I do enable. I'm an
You're
enabler.
a star enabler. It's true.
I miss you guys.
Missed you too. Thanks you so much for joining us. That was awesome.
I'm so glad you had Wednesday off.
Right? Very unusual.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
good.
totally slept in and didn't do my hair this morning. Like, yay.
No judgment here.
That's what else would you do for the crafting show?
I've crafted my hair on the crafting show.
That is true.
Nice. You guys can make anything here. Oh, jeez. All right.
We can even craft compliments. Mab, you look great today.
Joshi, you are amazing every
Oh.
day.
Go on.
Mab, and Shoshi, you are here.
Yeah, we are. Good job. We're here. You did it.
Oh, that was hard.
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
did it.
I'm gonna go back to being negative. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble. All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Crafting, crafting, crafting with Shoshi and Cubby. What will we make today? What is the dice of the day? Crafting, creating, collaborating. What would an octopus say? Trivia questions, hooray! Creating, clickbaiting, can't hardly waiting for the crafting show. A crafting show with Cubby and Shoshi.
Oh, geez.
Huh?